So it's lunchtime. I'm hungry. Let's make some food. I am cleaning up my dishes first from this morning because I don't like to cook in a dirty kitchen. But yes, I'm going to try something new today. I'm going to do some mashed potato with smashed avo and salmon. I bought salmon yesterday. But obviously I cook inside the van and not outside the van, which when you're cooking things like salmon, you know, it can get a bit stinky in here. But it's extremely windy outside today, so I'm going to open up the doors whilst I'm cooking the salmon, and hopefully Mother Nature will wash that smell straight out of the van for me. First thing I'm going to do is get out my trusty rice cooker to get my mashed potatoes cooked. So, it's a good thing about a rice cooker, as everyone sort of advised me, it needs water to be able to be in cook mode. And so I've been able to make veggies like mashed potato, and then I've got a steamer at the top, so I can actually steam carrots and bok choy and stuff in the top while I'm doing the potatoes. So I love this rice cooker. This is my Nana's knife. I've had it for so long. I don't know, every time I use it, I think about her. She actually used to make a rabbit stew, and I still distinctly remember the taste of it, and it was so amazing. And I'm sure she must have put like half a ton of butter in the mashed potatoes that she made with it. But yeah, I've never attempted to make rabbit stew. I don't know. I don't know why I think that that's worse than cooking a cow. But yeah, I think they're quite expensive now. Back in those days, I think they used to catch and skin them themselves. Yes, but anyway, rabbit stew, it was good. Okay, so we're going to just do like a bit of a guac. Unfortunately, the avocado is not as soft as I wanted it to be, but that's all right. We're still going to use it. I'm just going to make half and just leave the other half in a container with the nuts still in there, because I've heard that sort of stops it from over ripening in the fridge. So yeah, I'm just going to mash this up, if it will mash. And then just put some lime in there. I really love using lime and herbs like parsley and coriander and basil to flavour my food, because I'm not a saucy person, so I react to a fair few things. And to be honest, I can't eat actually a lot of avocado either. I used to get skin reactions, so like very red around my eyes, corner of my mouth. And I worked out one of the big contributing factors was corn. I don't know. I worked it out because if I ate popcorn, my eyes would be itching like heck 30 minutes later. And so, yeah, corn and avocado. And then I won't go through how I worked it out, but there's this thing, you know how you have histamines in the air, and so you have allergies to histamines. There's histamines in foods as well. So it's important to just listen to your body, and if your body's doing something weird after you've eaten something, just maybe, yeah, have a look at whether that food is a high histamine food, because our body can only tolerate so much histamine, and once the histamine bucket is full, then you might start getting reactions in the body. So this is not medical advice. I am not by any means trained in medical. It's just me listening to my body and listening to health podcasts and things. So I use these straps on my back door just to hold it in place so it doesn't fling up and whack someone in the head. And then I also put a cushion there as well in case it slams shut, so it still keeps a bit of a breeze through the van. So obviously I'm limited with the amount of appliances I can use at any one time because I can only draw 1,000 watts through my inverter. So I've just turned the rice cooker off, and the potatoes are like pretty much done, but I'll leave them in the water to just keep cooking in the hot water while I cook the salmon. And so that way my mashed potato won't get cold. So my little George Foreman, I can raise it up at the back, and then I've got a little drip tray that I can put at the bottom just to catch any of the juices coming out. Well, they say it's for the fat, but I'm not too worried about the fat. It's good, healthy fat in meats. So I am going to cook both of these salmon pieces, and then the leftovers I'll just put back in the fridge for later. Now, to be honest, that fish is not going to take too long, so I am going to get started on my potatoes. And I can't really drain the potatoes out into the sink because I'm using that sink to wash my dishes. So I'm just going to scoop the potatoes out into my bowl, which I will just check how soft they are. Yep, that's good. A bit more time consuming, but once the water cools, then I can pour it outside. And it's probably good for the plants, that sort of gets all the nutrients from the potatoes in the water. I don't use milk. I don't eat dairy. Well, I'm eating butter, but I try not to eat too much cheese. But I've just never liked milk, so I don't keep it in the van. So I just probably put in a bit more butter than I probably should, but that's what gives it that nice mashed potato texture. I'm channeling my inner nana. She used to put half a ton of butter in everything. That fish looks cooked through to me. So, let's plate it up. Well, for someone who said that they don't like cooking, I've been doing pretty well since I got this rice cooker. I'm quite impressed with myself. That actually looks like it's been plated by a professional. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, that is good. That's going to keep me full for the rest of the day. The big meal. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you haven't met me before, my name is Christie. I live, work and travel Australia in my van Gypsy. I am an artist and my artwork is available as prints or on t-shirts and bags on my website. The link is in my bio.